6:30 in the morning, Atlanta time. Going for a quick run. Run is done. Shower, breakfast, find somebody to take me to where the conference is today. Listen to Oasis's greatest hits this morning. It reminds me, Sunday I said this.
I love music. I can play the guitar. Holly and I, early in our marriage, we got to tour around and play at a lot of places. We've made 2 albums, so I really enjoy music. Okay, shower's done, ready to rock and roll here. As we were talking a moment ago, Holly and I, we're in a band. It was a pretty fun time in our life to be able to say we are in a band. We recorded a couple albums. By no stretch of the imagination were we going to go like somewhere massive with our abilities in the band.
You get some sleep?
A little bit.
Yeah, me too. I was still on Kelly time.
It's a GoPro drone. There are better drones out there. But the thing is that the gimbal, in my opinion, is the best.
Okay. So it's nice and steady and clean.
Yeah, so the other day, I flew it in 22-mile-an-hour winds.
It handled pretty well, huh?
Yeah, it didn't. But it's heavier,
So what made you go this route versus had you already experienced the gimbal before? What made you go this route rather than going like, say, a Phantom or?
Well, I've had the Phantom 2.
Okay.
You have the Phantom 4, right?
Yep.
So I didn't like the bulkiness. I like that I could throw this into that.
I love that, yeah.
But so see how even in the wind, this is adjusting and that stays for the most part.
Yeah, okay. Sounds great.
I like it, man.
All right, we'll see you a little later.
Run done, shower done, breakfast inhaled, into the car, into the convention center. It has been like drinking from a fire hose. If you don't know what that means a lot of information coming at you really fast and you're trying to process it all. Standing back here by one of these trailers, and that logo is for NAM, North American Mission Board. It's an organization that partners with Unlock Church, which that's the church that my family and I and a bunch of other people have started in Maple Grove, Minnesota. And then we, in turn, are partnering with them to help send relief when there's disasters all over the world, and to plant other churches. We want to be a church that plants more churches. It's not just about Unlock Church. Started out the day talking about how Holly and I traveled in a band. We didn't have a name for the band. We just called it the Rush Band because that was the student ministry we were a part of. We moved from Naperville, Illinois to Ohio. When we got hired there, we started a student ministry called The Rush, and it exploded. Hundreds and hundreds of students coming to a student service on a Wednesday, like 700 at some point. It was all so much fun. Mark Hackworth is the lead pastor at Renewed Strength. That's where we were on staff. And that exploded, and other churches were like, hey, why don't you come and do what you're doing there on Thursday? And then Friday, then Saturday. It just got so big that we ended up traveling for 3.5 years around doing the Rush.
Your fight is not against imperfection. Do you know what your fight is against? Isolation. I think that the pathway towards authentic connection is paved with stones of present commitment.
Faith demands intimacy with God. We must be men who walk so closely with Jesus that the Spirit of God can speak, and when He speaks, we listen.